fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Monday the 2nd of December 2024. I'm going to play a supplementary game of Sudoku here. This is the País expert level puzzle for today. I'll be playing in just a moment. Life is a balancing act, isn't it? Always, we always have this to consider balance. The most important lesson we can learn, I think. Everybody would love to go to beautiful places and visit tourist hotspots and things like that. In particular, here in Thailand we have some beautiful islands. Phuket is a lovely place. I haven't been there for quite a few years now, but even the last time I went there it was very nice. I was expecting that maybe it'd become really horrific because of the number of tourists there, but no, there were definitely spots there that were still very fine. And people are trying their best, and organizations and even governments are trying their best. Phuket is an interesting case in point. The island generates 1,000 tons of waste, and what to do with it all? This is a problem, of course. There are around about 9 million visitors to the island. This is a massive number of people to an island, right? And getting bigger all the time. So effective waste management is quite tricky. But apparently a lot of the waste is food waste, generated by hotels and restaurants, etc. And there are projects to try to deal with this in a more environmentally friendly way. Sometimes actually distributing some of the waste food to animals or humans, and apart from other things like recycling and composting and things like that, there are projects taking place with the local government. They're trying to produce fertilizer and maybe some biofuels, etc. So people are trying, but it's kind of a bit of a losing battle because the numbers keep growing. And, human beings being what we are, we want what we want, don't we? We want it, and when do we want it? Now, because we've only got one life. So there's always that balancing act, about what we want and what we can have and what we should really maybe not try to have. Something along those lines. Let's play the game of Sudoku. This is the expert level puzzle. I see something already. I see a New York Times style of thing. Look, I noticed the 1, 5 and 9, which happened to be attracting my eye here and saying, guess what? We're going to need 1, 5 and 9 in those 3 squares there. So what goes here? I don't know, but let's see. We're going to need 4, 7 and 8. And we've got 4 and 8 in the same column. So we are going to find ourselves a 7 in that square there. And we're off and running, maybe. Excuse me. What did I say? 1, 5, 9. So 4. What did I say? I've forgotten again. 1, 5, 9. This is 4 and 8. Right. Okay. So we get 4s over here. How about this down here? We're looking for 2s, which are in these 2 squares here. 3. Okay, we can get a 3 in this square here because we've got 3 blocking both of those. So we end up here with 2. This is 4 and 8, so this is going to be 2 and 6. Any help on that? No, not really. And we know 6 is across there. Right, let's try and look around a bit. I just happened to spot that and started quickly with that one detail, but nothing else noticed. Two blocks down here and down there, giving us an easy number. Okay, let's wander through in numerical order. One of our digits here was 8, was it not? Yeah, we have 159 here, so 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking down here, 8 blocking up there. We get an 8 in that square. And so we have 8 blocking this square, this square, this square, and this square. So in this column, there's our 8. 3 blocks down there. Let's go put a 3 in that square. Missing numbers here are 1, 5, 6. Missing numbers up here are not 1, 5, or 6. They are 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 5, one of our missing digits here blocking up, 5 up here, 5 across there, and there's a 5. 3 down here, down there, and across there. Two blocking down here and across here puts 2 into one of these 2 squares. Blocking up, 2 blocking up here, 2 across there. There's a 2. I think it's pencil mark time, otherwise I'm going to be here all night. And there's probably something basic, and when I see it I'm going to go, oh yeah. Okay, let's get on with it. Right, missing from here is 1 and 5 and 6 in these squares. So we get 1 up here. Okay, then this middle block, which has been bugging me the whole time. Let's see, we've got 6 blocking across here and 6 blocking up here. We have a pair of 6s here. Oh, I should put this in as well, shouldn't I? This was, so I have 1, 9 and 5 here. This was 4 and 8, wasn't it? And this is 2 and 6. Let's do that. Now we've got 4 blocking across And up here we get 4s in those squares. We've got 9 blocking up here, down there, so we get a pair of 9s there. Eight blocks across here, we've got 8s there. We've also got 8s in those squares. And 8s down here. Sevens are up there somewhere. A pair of 3s there. Pair of 3s up there. Okay, let's go round in numerical order. Can I do anything else with the 1s? In terms of pair work, I don't think I can. What about the 2s? We've got a pair of 2s down here. 2s are somewhere there. Pair of 4s in those squares. Oh, look, we've got a 5 we can place. How did I miss that? 5 goes there, 7 goes there. Oops. Silly me. The 4 blocks up there, that's going to put 4 into one of those squares, meaning this is the 4 and this is the 8. And this is the 8 and this is the 2 and this is not. Then we just need a 1 here, and we can remove that candidate 1 from there. What else are we looking for here? 5, 6, 9, any help? 9 blocks there, so we got a pair of 9s there. 6 blocks here, so we got a pair of 6s there. 5s though, not sure. Alright, I was going to go through, let's continue with going through in order, shall we? See if anything else has happened. We get 2s in these squares, and so this is the only possible 2 in this row, because just to show you again, we've got left and right, so this is the middle section in this shoot, so we know 2 must go there and there. 2 must be in this square, sorry, and we remove those candidates there. Alright, 3, pair of 3s there now. Of 9s there. I think that's it. I think everything else has to be put in manually. Okay, so let's put the 5 down here first of all. This block is done. Let's see over here. What do we know about the digit 1? We got 1 blocking across here like this. 5 blocks down there, and 9 we have in the corner squares. Oh, I hear the sound of a kitten meowing. Okay, we've got 2 and 6 here. These squares have to be 1, 5 and 7, and don't see any help on them, so 1, 5, 7. We'll do this 1, 5, 9 over here that was had from the beginning. Any help on the 1, 5 or the 9? I think not. In the middle, what are we looking for? 7. What do we know about 7? It blocks this square here. Okay, we've got to finish it off at the top then. Missing digits here are 1 and 6. Any help on 1 or 6? I'm going to say no. Let's stuff them in then. Here, what are we looking for? 4. What do we know? 4 blocks up here. So we can put 4s there. 6s. 6 blocking up here, so 6 in those squares there. Oh, I hate the sound of kittens meowing. It's so heart-rending. Excuse me. 7's in those squares there. 8, do we know? Yes. 9, do we know? So we've got ourselves a 4 here, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Yes, we have. We've got a 4 in that square there. So this is going to be a 4 here. That's going to be a 6. Get rid of those 6's there. And this is the only place for a 6 in this block. Get rid of those 6's there. That will put a 6 into that square. 1 there, 4 there. It seems like we're on the way already. We're going to have a pair of 4's in those squares. Let's get rid of that candidate 4 there, shall we? So our 1 blocking down here will give us 1 in this square. Get rid of the 1's there, place a 1 there. And get rid of this candidate 1 over there. I haven't finished with the candidates in this here, but let's just see. We can do a 6 here first of all. And that's going to give us 6 in this square. 5 there, 9 there. 5 there and a 1 here. Get rid of those 1's. There's a 2. This is a 5. That's a 5. There's a 7. I'm avoiding this block here because obviously I haven't done all the candidates there yet. Get rid of that 1. All right. Got 5 here. Get rid of all those 5's. 4, 9. Oh. I don't know if the microphone is picking up that meowing sound, but it's quite pathetic. 1 blocking up here, 1 across here. That gives me 1's in those squares there. 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have... How about 6? 6 blocks across here, and up here. So we've got a pair of 6's where we've got our 4's. It's a pair of 4 and 6. That means that that 1 cannot be true. 4 and 6 only allowed here. Seven blocks across here like this, which gives me a pair of 7's in that square there and says that this can't be a 7. I think we're done. I've got a 1 to remove here. Five is our completed digit. The others are still to be done. We've got 2 here, so this is going to be a 6. That's going to be our 2. Our 6 here gives 4 in this square and 6 in this square. Back down again. 9, 4, 1. Okay, so we are done with our País game, expert level game. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully for some more Sudoku puzzles, whichever kind you prefer, maybe with pencil marks and without pencil marks. It all happens here on this channel. Well, no, it doesn't really, but I like to pretend it does. Take care. Bye-bye.